Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Sunday, and that means it's Dragon's Day. And this week's episode of Race to the Edge was Team Astrid. After receiving word that Dagger has attacked Berk, the Dragon Riders return to their home, only to find it far worse than they had thought. With them gone at Dragon's Edge, Berk was left defenseless. So, Astrid decides to stay behind to train new riders to protect Berk. However, Hiccup notices that something is off and believes it might be due to the fact that her home, or Astrid's home, was completely destroyed in the attack. Okay, things I liked about this episode. First off, really, about the only thing I liked about this episode was that we returned to Berk. Now, Race to the Edge basically takes place away from Berk. We are mostly at Dragon's Edge or in areas surrounding Dragon's Edge. Which is okay because Defenders of Berk and Riders of Berk actually took place on Berk. So getting away from Berk in this new series is not a bad thing. But I do like going back to Berk every once in a while within this series because that's where the riders have their roots, and it's nice to go back and see their families and everything, even if really the only family we ever really see is Hiccup's because he's the only one whose family we're really introduced to. Another thing I liked about this episode, but that I did not put on here, but I'm going to mention it, is that this episode focuses on Astrid. But unfortunately, it does not show her in the best of light. Because she is very driven to protect Berk, which is not a bad thing, but she really puts her recruits through the ringer and takes a lot out on them. And I mainly think it's because she is upset about what happened. If memory serves me, she lost her home in the attack, and I get where she's coming from. I lost my home when I was 5. I don't remember much of it, but I do know that we lost it to a fire, and that was devastating enough at 5, 15, where you've lived in that home, or 20, because I believe they're like 2019 at this point, where you've lived in that home your entire life. I can understand there's a lot of memories in a place like that, so I kind of understand why she's upset. But again, like I said, while this episode doesn't show her in the best of light, it gives another dimension to her, which is nice. I've stated before in other videos, not necessarily other dragon videos, but in other videos, that I do not like characters that are one dimension. I like when we can explore things about them and different sides to their personality. And this episode did that very well with Astrid, and she was like the only one who up to this point only really had like one episode where we got to really explore another side to her personality, and that was Rite of Passage. Most of the others had multiple episodes where we got to see different sides to them, so she was actually due for one. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't anything I didn't like about this episode. I mean, the devastation of Berk kind of bothered me a little bit, but again, considering who it came from, it's not that unusual. Or all that surprising. Dagger really wanted to get back at Hiccup and his friends, and for what they did to him, or what he perceives they did to him, and he can't find Dragon's Edge, so he went after his next best shot, option, which was Berk. And I mean, the creators didn't name him Dagger the Deranged for nothing. I actually think he has a little mental instability going on. But other than that, very good episode. I really loved it. Good teaching episode too, and that is the fact that when bad things happen to you, if you lean on your family, your friends, those who love and care about you, you can get through anything. Which is basically what happened here. Once Astrid started relying on Hiccup and their friends, she was able to get through what happened. Okay, question of the week. What was your favorite part of the episode? Please leave your answers in the comment section. Also, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And please like and share if you are watching this on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 4 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note, all pictures seen within this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my related dragons videos. My other TV Talk videos on dragons. My other TV Talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, 2 things I'd like to touch on. First off, my TV Talk videos on Star Wars, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Dragons, obviously, are being posted both to my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. All my other TV Talk videos are being exclusively posted to my Facebook page. If you'd like to check out any of those videos, or the backlogged videos of Star Wars, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Dragons, you can feel free to check them out on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. Also, I would like to apologize for not posting a video in the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, I was away on a mini vacation and was unable to either watch this video, to both watch this episode of Dragon's Race to the Edge and do a video on it and upload it. And last week, I had to work an 8-hour shift, and by the time I got home, I was just way too tired to really do anything. So I apologize for that. Unfortunately, with TV Talk, this will happen from time to time. And again, I apologize for that. As always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.